Tata first launched the Altroz in January last year, and I was really impressed with the design, the leap of faith that the car maker took, and the amount of confidence which the Indian buyer showed made it the third best-selling hatchback. It was first launched with a 1.5-litre turbo diesel and a 1.2-litre naturally aspirated petrol motor. Both were BS6 compliant, and I was inclined towards the oil burner. You ask why? Then I have two reasons for that. First, it was more economical to run, as you have seen in our previous fuel economy videos, and second, because of the torquey and peppy motor. The low end torque was so much good that it felt really nice to run on the roads. However, the same could not be said for the 1.2-litre naturally aspirated petrol motor. And since day one, I'd been wishing, when will Tata be launching the turbo variant in the Altroz? Well, good morning ladies and gentlemen from a chilly and foggy Delhi weather. My name is Jatin, you are watching 91 Wheels, and this is the all-new Tata Altroz iTurbo. One of the highlights of the Altroz has to be its heart. Well, I'll just pop open the hood for you. As we all know that this is the detuned version that comes in the 1.2-litre turbo petrol engine of the Nexon. Now, the current figures stands at 110 PS of power with a peak torque of 140 Nm. This unit is mated to a 5-speed manual transmission, and before you ask me that when is the automatic coming, well, Tata has kept us in the dark, and we are expecting that the DCT gearbox will be launching in months of April or May. So, tight-lipped about that, we'll be talking about what is this and how is it to drive. Now, you've seen the front profile of the Altroz Turbo. Well, the side profile also looks the same, and that is true because Tata has not been loud about the turbo petrol motor except for this badging. I'm going to show you. What you see right here, this iTurbo badging is what differentiates the Altroz from its other variants. Sharing the details on the inside, well, it now gets leatherette seats which gives it a premium feeling, and also the light grey and black interiors makes the cabin look plush. One of the highlights and one of the most important feature which I think is the Express Cool button. Well, what it does is that I'll just turn on the AC and I just press the Express Cool and it will just throw me and blow out actually the cool air and just cool the cabin in just no time. I think that this is a very great feature for people living in northern parts of India where temperatures in summer reach as high as 50 degrees. Another important feature which I really like is this sport mode. Well, you see this guy running? Well, if you press this, I am very sure that the horsepower will not be increasing, but then yeah, it gives a 20 to 25% more output than the city variant. Also, it gets IRA, which is Intelligent Real-Time Assist. Well, what it does is that it gives you 27 connected features which lets you know about the vehicle location, vehicle diagnostic, service alerts, remote start stop, and among others. Now, another highlight which comes only in the iTurbo variant has to be the two additional tweeters by Harman. It definitely increases the sound quality and enhances the song experience. Let's get outside and I'm gonna tell you how many variants it comes in. The Tata Altroz iTurbo is available in 3 variants, the XT, the XZ and the XZ Plus. The latter is the new variant in all of the Altroz lineup. I have got this Vermont red color, but then the signature color is the Harbor Blue, which is available from XM Plus to the top end variant of the Altroz lineup. Getting behind the Altroz Turbo, I mean, one of the best thing which I like is that you sit low and the steering surely gives you confidence at highest speeds. On paper, it may not be the strongest of all, considering the Hyundai i20 offering 120 PS and Volkswagen Polo offering the highest torque of 175 Nm. But then if you are in the market to buy a premium hatchback with turbo petrol engine, then yes, you should give it a chance to Altroz Turbo. I mean, Tata is learning and they are bringing quite great products. The low end torque of this one isn't as impressive as the diesel one, and you will have to change gears from second to third and then fourth. Another highlight is that the power delivery is not that great. I mean, it's not linear, so if you are in the highway and you just want to overtake, then yes, you have to just shift it down and then push the throttle. So at highway speeds, the car is good. I mean, for city usage it's okay, but then at highway, the car is just mind-blowing. Instead of the eco mode which we get in the other variants of the Altroz, this one gets a sport mode. So I just have to press this button. Now it's in city. I was driving in the sport mode. So once you just I'll take a U-turn from here. Once you just put in the sport mode and you just press the throttle, you will find that there is a difference in the response. The car revs up to 5500 RPM and it just feels good. I mean, if you are an enthusiast, then the sport mode will definitely impress you. Now, as you have seen in the video, you know how it feels that when you are behind the wheel and what it looks from inside and the specific set of features which are reserved for the iTurbo variant. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed driving the iTurbo. The car will be launching soon and will rival with the likes of Volkswagen Polo 1.0 TSI and the Hyundai i20 Turbo variant. This is your host Jatin signing off, and before I go, I need your support, so please do like this video, share this video and do subscribe and press the bell notification so that you receive our updates.